Listen to the following talk.
My husband is satisfied with his 5 million VND salary because we already have a house from his parents. Even though we have a house, we always have to live on a tight budget. Every month, he gives me 1.5 million VND, and with my salary, we barely make ends meet. I'm 33 years old, working an office job at a parts company. My salary varies from month to month. On a good month, I make 10 million VNDs, but when work is slow, it's more like 7 to 8 million. My husband, who's a year older than me, is on a contract job. A few years ago, he earned 3.5 million VND, but now that he's more experienced, he's making close to 5 million. We've been married for 3 years. Back when we were dating, he told me about his job, saying that while his salary was low, he typically got a year-end bonus of 30 to 40 million VND. After we got married, I found out that he had exaggerated because he was embarrassed about his low salary. There was no such 30 to 40 million bonus. In reality, he only gets about 2 to 3 million at the end of the year, if that. I asked him why his salary hasn't increased after 5 years, and why he doesn't just quit if they won't raise it. After all, he's just on a contract. He told me that even though it's a contract position, it's stable. He works Monday through Friday, and according to him, it's still better than people who have to work the whole week for 7 to 8 million VND. We have one child, who's still very young and being fully taken care of by his grandparents. I want to have a second baby since I'm getting older, but that would mean taking 6 months to a year off from work. How could we possibly manage on my husband's 5 million salary alone? His parents are already helping support his sister's 2 kids, so asking them for more wouldn't feel right. When I talk to my husband about this, he gets defensive, thinking I'm comparing him to other people. I know he's not worried because his parents gave him the house. Whenever we talk about finances or baby expenses, he says, "Look around. Who else just got married and already has a house like you? You're lucky and don't even realize it." Do you know how much someone offered to buy this house for? 6 billion VND. You think those people making 10 to 20 million a month could ever afford this place? Don't compare me to them. Who do you think I'll leave this house to? Someone else. No, it'll go to our kids. You should be proud of your husband. Other women would be over the moon to have someone like me. I just keep quiet when he talks like this because it's not true that I don't respect him. I just wish he would put in more effort and work with me to take care of our family. It's true that I'm luckier than others. I didn't have to rent a place or worry about building or buying a house after getting married, but I still feel uneasy. We may have a house, but we're always struggling with our expenses. Every month, he gives me 1.5 million VND, and along with my salary, we just barely get by. His parents cover the cost of our child's vaccinations, and if we had to include that, it would be impossible. My husband didn't save anything before because he was busy with his master's degree and wasn't working. As for me, I spent most of my savings fixing up my parents' house, so now I only have a little over 100 million left in the bank. Life is good when you know how to be content, and with our remaining savings, we could probably afford to have a second child, but I still feel worried. I would appreciate any advice you can offer.
This content is just an example for learning English. Thank you for watching. How do you feel about this video? Please leave a comment below.